It can sometimes be a bit of a challenge when you meet a new client, a prospective client, perhaps maybe they've inquired, or conversely, you might be walking the gym floor thinking, how do I approach people, start to talk about my services? And really, regardless of either situation, what you should have foremost in your mind is engagement. And as it kind of says, like if you're building a relationship and you're going to get married, you get engaged first, you get to know the person, you build those foundations. So it's quite important to actually find out what is going on for the client, and don't make an assumption that you know, oh, they've come to me as a trainer, they must want to get fit, they must want to lose weight. Let them do the talking. I mean, 80% of the time the client should be talking. Engagement is the first part of the process of motivational interviewing. Motivational interviewing is a structured conversation that has an end goal of helping the client move forward to make the changes they want to achieve. The first stage is engagement, then we have focus, so we focus on what the problem behaviour might be or the change might be. Then we move from focus to evoking, and evoking is getting the client to talk about change talk, starting to think about it, why they might need to, what they might do, things like this, and listening for those that specific language that we kind of classify as change talk. And then finally, the easy bit really, moving to planning. Now all those stages can be achieved in very short space of time, 5, 10, 15 minutes, but equally it can take quite a long time. The key thing is, without good engagement, none of the other kind of steps are going to happen. And it is very tempting to think, oh, well, I know what's needed here, I'll do this, that and the other. But what you really should be doing is listening to the client and really getting an understanding for what is going on. There's a key skill that we use in motivational interviewing, and it's an acronym to remember it. It's called OARS, and that we use open questioning, affirmations, which helps build clients' self-confidence, self-worth, self-efficacy, that type of thing. Reflections are very important because now the client's hearing their own voice back, and summaries, just to keep everything on track and kind of keep building the picture in the client's mind. And so that's going to build the foundational processes. Professor Stephen Rollnick and Bill Williams, when they talk about this, one of the things you'll often hear them say is sometimes all people need is a good listening to. And how often have you heard someone say, oh, he or she's really good, they really listen to me? People definitely appreciate this. So next time you are thinking about, well, how do I wander up to that client and talk to them? Go up, see what's happening with them. How's their program going? Are they achieving their goals? Get them to start the conversation and then really follow their lead. And if you've learned motivational interviewing, you can reflect back to them, and this helps them kind of explore a bit deeper. Don't worry too much about, at this point, selling your services, because as you get good engagement, they will come to the ultimate decision that you are the right person to be working with. Sometimes it's very easy to kind of jump straight in there and think, oh, quick talk, oh, what's the weather like, what's your journey been like? Have you ever thought about personal training? The problem with that approach is it puts them on the spot, and it's very easy to just go, well, no, I haven't, I'm not interested. And then where do you go from there? And now you've actually lost that client as a prospective client because you've kind of put all your eggs in one basket and it's backfired. Now from time to time it'll work. They'll go, oh yeah, I do want to do that. But 9 times out of 10 it won't. So you have to build that relationship. And as I said in the blog post, I mean, a classic kind of sales thing is people buy from people they know, like and trust. And so by using your engaging skills, you're kind of building that knowing, and they get to like you, they get to trust you because they don't feel like you're there giving them the sales pitch. And ultimately they will come round to a way of thinking that you'd be a good person to work with. So practicing your engaging skills, practice listening to people, is going to be real powerful long term when it comes to converting prospective clients into your long term clients. So hopefully that's clarified the blog post up a bit and you found that useful.